Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. My face feels so greasy. I hate when it happens. It happened yesterday, today. I really believe it's the new medicine that I'm on, but whatever. Anyways, today is Friday, of course, but it's also Fuck Fentanyl right here on the couch. So, for those that have never joined during Fuck Fentanyl, what we talk about is fentanyl, the news of it, the things that's going on with it. If you know anything about it, if you've lost anyone, that's what we're gonna be talking about. So, if you do have a story that you would like to share, we do fentanyl every month on the couch. So, again, fuck fentanyl. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I see y'all. If you do want to come up and share a story, let me know in the comments. Without further ado, let's get it poppin'.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
This song is from my album Elevate. If you haven't already heard it, Cloudy Days.
Some days it's cloudy other than other days. You can't choose wrong or you can fix your ways. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know it's gon' be hard, but you gon' be okay. And do not give up even if you make the same mistake. Yeah, it's tough, so just try to get your head right. I know you're searching for some answers, and you was dead right. Yeah, you was. I know they tried to make you think that you was crazy. No, you was. No, you was. No, you wasn't. Now every time you come around, you just be scoping, don't be saying. I'll keep my mouth closed and I'll just listen. We never been on the same. You can say we different. It's a hard pill to swallow when there's no chaser. So go ahead and crush it. Let it take a toast and child. Some days it's party up another day. You can choose wrong or you can fix your way. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know that you try hard and you gon' be okay. Please don't give up, cause I promise you gon' find your way. After the storm is over, you'll see it wasn't all for nothing. You'll see that it wasn't all for nothing. Hey.
Right. You keep fighting. Once you won, you're gonna be like, yo, damn, what if I would have quit? You're gonna realize that fight that you've been fighting wasn't all for nothing. So keep fighting that fight. Y'all, I always remind you to check on your friends. Anybody that you fuck with, your family, your loved ones, whoever you say that you care about, check on them. If you one of those ones that you're that one that checks on people, then you do that. If you're not one of those ones, don't think I'm sitting up here talking about you. I'm not. Because we have those friends, like myself, that are the ones that reach out. The social butterflies. You are the ones that I'm talking to. Reach out to your people. The holidays, look, we are literally in the holidays right now, next week. You have no idea which one of your friends is struggling right now, but holding it together. Exactly. They holding it together right now. Some of your friends right now can't even buy gifts for their kids or their family because life been lifing. But they don't want to humble themselves and ask for help. So that's why I always try to encourage you guys to reach out to your peoples, because you never know which one of them needs you. You know, I was just talking to my bestie the other day. And it's wild because that's my best friend, of course. But, you know, when someone is going through something, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hit their bestie up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with me and my bestie. And me doing my wellness check, I said, let me check on my bestie. And I'm so glad that I did, you know. And she always brings this up, but she don't have to. But it's like, that's not what it's about. My wellness checks is about the fact that, yo, you my fucking peoples. I'm just making sure you're good. And if you're not, if I can help, here I am. What can I do? So, you know, be there for your peoples. You might not be financially stable to be there for them, but maybe that's not what they want. Maybe they just want you to listen to them or help them problem solve. Just saying. Right, your people that's locked up. If you know anybody that's in a hospital, do a wellness check. Especially if they're in that hospital by themselves. You better believe that something is happening. Them doctors, somebody, if they in there by themselves, it ain't 100% good, trust me. I don't believe it. What up, though, Mr. Canada? Yes. You said we just lost another high school friend from that shit in November the 20th. RIP E.T. Wow. Rest in peace, E.T. Now, before we even get started with fuck fentanyl, I do want to go ahead and do a moment of silence because we've lost a lot of people. Some of us lost people that we know, and some of us lost people that we don't know. We don't know some of these people that passed away in Utah and Detroit and in Africa, but it's happening. They're dying. Some of them not dying just from fentanyl. Some of them is dying from a mental health issue. They had a mental health issue and they unalived themselves. You never know. So for any reason of why somebody passed away, let's give a moment of silence to them. When someone dies, it's like, okay, it's finished. They done. A lot of times we don't bring them back up. The biggest thing that I like to do on the couch is I like to bring up the people that passed away. Because I want to be remembered when I die. I want people to talk about me when I die. I don't want you to just be like, yeah, the couch died, da, 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 da. Okay, whatever. No, I want you to remember me, speak about me, spread the word that I was spreading, like, you know, so I know the ones that you've lost would want for you to never forget them, to always speak their name, to speak the positive, even the negative that happened, especially if it can help somebody. So, remember your people. Don't just wear them on a shirt one time, put the shirt away and hang it up. No. Wear it multiple times. Not just this year because they died this year. No. All the time. I think about my people all the time that passed away. You know, we lost a couch potato this year. Alex Alexander. Anthony Alexander. I'm looking at something. And that wasn't, it just, it's something that just will stick with me because he was one of my couch potatoes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have a memorial board and I'm going to be having it posted up like one of my paintings. You know, never forget your people. Coming up on the couch December the 27th, which is next week, Tg Dadon. I'm super excited to have him. Can't wait. Anybody that's ever been on the couch, to me, you guys are superstars. And I appreciate everybody that's been on the couch. Shout out to everybody that's been on this year so far. We've had some people on the couch this year so far. Y'all, don't think just because I interviewed Damian Lillard that I feel like he's bigger than all of you guys. No, you guys are just as big as Damian Lillard. And if I had a picture of all of us, you see, I still have some, look, pictures that I took with people. You guys, I put you up here too, just like you, my Damian Lillards and my Beyoncés. Y'all, yeah, y'all famous to me. Next mental health talk is January the 20th. Prison jail felon talk, of course, is the first week of the month of January, which will be January the 6th, 7th, 9th, and 10th. If you would like to share your story, you're more than welcome to tap in. I can bring you up on the live, or we can get you a flyer made. Just let me know ahead of time. The next Fuck Fentanyl will be the January the 31st. Next year starts season 4. I'm excited. So during the holidays, the couch will be live only in the mornings. So starting next week, I'll be live the regular time on Monday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I will be live in the mornings from like 11 to 12-ish. So if you do want to tap in, make sure to tap in. If not, then guess what? You can always come back and rewatch the couch. Unfortunately, I am menopausing, so that means I'm hot. Whew. Guys. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. This is the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Keep streaming my album, Elevate. Run that motherfucker the fuck up. Shout out to everybody that be listening to my album. Still, like, the ones that don't just listen to it one time and then y'all still streaming it right now. Like, I'm your favorite. I appreciate that. The first song that we played today was Cloudy Days from my album, Elevate, which is the second song. That was actually going to be my intro, but I ended up letting my friends be the intro. So we are all the intro. If you haven't heard my album, then you don't know what we're talking about. But there is an intro to my album. And the next song is Cloudy Days. So if you're feeling that song, go check it out. The video will be dropping soon. I will be shooting it soon. I'm waiting. You know, I've been healing from surgery, so it's coming soon. I got some videos that I'm going to be dropping next year. I'm going to be catching up on stuff that I didn't get to this year because of my health. But again, next year, even bigger, even better for all of us. For all of us. So send in positive vibes, love, and energy for anybody who sees this. Some of us have lost someone, again, like I said, from fentanyl. And whether you know somebody or not, anyone that dies from fentanyl is, hey, baby, love you. It's traumatic. It's sad. You know, especially if you know that, hey, you know, my friend is one of those ones that likes party pills. Okay? Not all party pills are the right pills. There are some evil people out here. And if you don't believe that depopulation is real, then you probably think I'm a conspiracy theorist. But seriously, depopulation is so real. It's been happening for years, right before our eyes. And today when we get into Fuck Fentanyl, I'm going to explain to you and tell you, like, and I say this all the time, I know you guys going to think I'm crazy, but when it's an excessive amount of fentanyl, that to me is immediately goes to, you say you lost 3 people in the past 2 years. I'm so sorry. But it immediately goes to depopulation. My mind immediately goes to the government. So, I'm just saying. A Massachusetts man was sentenced Thursday for stabbing his dog to death earlier this year after trying to poison it with fentanyl. If you're not disgusted by what the fuck I just said, a man tried to poison his dog with fentanyl first. Then when he seen it wasn't working, he stabbed his dog to death. Again, people out here are evil. Not everybody. But there are some sick motherfuckers in this world. And a lot of times, people will read this story and they'll be like, you know what? He had a mental health issue. Is that a reason not to be held accountable? Is that an excuse? But who knows? Nobody really knows his story. They just know that this is what he did. If you commit a crime when you're under the influence, do you think that you should be held accountable? Even if it's a heinous crime like this. Yeah, I know you don't have words, right? And it's really sick to know that your next door neighbor could be this person. To know that your Walmart cashier could be that person. Some people are literally out here harming people and animals just because they're hurt inside or because they can't hurt another human being when they hurt animals. What is the reason to give a dog fentanyl? That alone is sick. And then you stab the dog to death. They only gave him 5 to 7 years. That's it. And I'm flabbergasted at the fact that they only given him 5 to 7 years. That, you said even if you're under the influence, you should be held accountable. Absolutely. Because who's to say that somebody didn't get under the influence just so they can cause a crime? So they can be like, well, I had an excuse. I was under the influence and No. Just like some people, when you hear someone say something when they're drunk, the first thing we say is, a drunk speaks a sober mind. I'm not saying that you can control yourself 100% when you're under the influence. But I'm saying that if you commit a crime under the influence, whether you can control yourself or not, you should be held accountable. It's yourself. It's you. A crime was committed. Was you under drugs and the influence, and was you a different you? Yeah, sure. But that doesn't stop what you did. That doesn't stop what happened. Again, they only gave this son of a bitch 5 to 7 years. I don't believe that should be it. I think that he should have got more time. Anyone who intentionally gives I don't give a fuck if you give it to a rat. Anyone that gives any human being or living animal or living thing fentanyl, I don't give a fuck if you give it to a plant. It should be an issue. It should not be happening. It should not be a reason why you should look at your dog and say, I'm going to give you some fentanyl today. And then y'all, I don't mean y'all. Sorry. Massachusetts judicial system did not set a good example. You're literally giving this man 5 to 7 years for poisoning and killing a dog. that's not enough. So you're letting people know that it's okay. You only gonna get 5 to 7 years. That ain't much. 85%, that ain't much. That's not a good example to be setting. Y'all should have gave him the max of everything. He should be in there really thinking about what the fuck he did. That's super fucking sad. I'm disgusted. Every time we do Fuck Fentanyl on the Couch, I always come across a new story of someone being arrested, again, of an excessive amount of fentanyl. And just like I said earlier, when you hear of an excessive amount or when you see excessive amount in a story, if it doesn't automatically make you think of the government, if it doesn't automatically make you think of depopulation, then I don't know what to tell you. In Gladstone, Missouri, two suspected drug dealers, first of all, they're suspected, but they got caught with the drugs, whatever. They were arrested with enough fentanyl to kill more than 10,600 people. It was found in their home. More than 10,600 people? And y'all want me to believe that they got that from a regular drug dealer? Y'all want me to believe that they was like, yo, let's go up to Kyle up the street and go get $10,600 worth of fentanyl that we can flood the streets with? That's what y'all really want me to believe? I think not. That's clearly the government. It is. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That's clearly the government trying to depopulate. Because how did this couple get $10,600 worth? I'm sorry, $10,600 worth of fentanyl from a regular person? That's as much as a hospital. With that excessive amount, it's a plant. It's specific plants, to me, that are out here in this world right now, whether it's in your state, my state. They're out here. They're here for a reason. And their reason is to depopulate us. They're put in specific areas where they know people like these party drugs, where they know people is getting these, they're in these specific areas. And they're going to find that local drug dealer that's pushing, and they're going to put it in their head that they need to start pushing these. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a excessive amount for a good deal. That deal's too good to be true. That deal could be coming from the plant that's in your city, in your state, waiting and lurking on you drug dealer, you. Because they know that you gonna push whatever you get a good deal on. You ain't gonna test it. You ain't gonna make sure that it ain't got fentanyl in it. They winning. Because now they got you to push they shit to the masses for a good deal. And you, unbeknownst, not even realizing it's laced with fentanyl. This couple, when they was getting arrested, their neighborhood was clapping. Yay! So you mean to tell me that some regular person just gave them $10,600 worth of fentanyl? 10,600 people could have died. That's a lot of fentanyl. That's a lot of fentanyl for a regular person. When they get caught, it's because what? They getting greedy. They not doing, if you like, well, why would they let their person get caught that they gave it? Well, whenever you do, listen, I'm not saying whenever you do it, but whenever we watch movies and we see that, you know, something ain't going right, you got to knock that person off. Take them off their high horse. Of course, that's what they doing. Can't nobody tell me otherwise. I don't give a fuck. It's no reason how they had that much fentanyl. Anyone. An Illinois man was arrested after the police found 41 kilos of fentanyl. Come on now. This ain't real. This ain't a real place. I mean that facetiously, but I just mean that, come on, 41 kilos to a regular, schmegular person. And y'all not alarmed? Y'all not looking at these stories in the news and like, oh, wow. You're just like, I'm like, what the fuck, 41? Ah, nah, yeah. That's a setup. That's the government. I'm flabbergasted. I'm shocked. I'm taken aback. I'm pissed. I'm pissed that y'all passing this off like it's just some regular people selling fentanyl. Now, granted, there are regular people that's out there selling fentanyl, but this over excessive amount, that ain't coming from no regular person. It ain't. You never know. One of these drug dealers might be a big ass motherfucking super surgeon at one of the hugest hospitals in your state. And guess who he might be working under? Somebody in the government. Somebody from the White House. We never know until it comes out. All we know is what they put into the news, what they want us to see, what they want us to read. They feed in us whatever they want us to see. Not realizing that somebody is probably truly feeding us the fentanyl from them anyway. Shit is real out here. People are really dying from fentanyl. There's really an overload of fentanyl from some of your local drug dealers. Some of your local drug dealers that have been selling weed all their lives or something small. And then all of a sudden you see them get caught with this big amount of fentanyl. And you're like, damn, I didn't even know that they was on like that. That's because this ain't them being on. This is them being a plant. Part of a bigger story than them. It ain't really about them. They just a pawn. And you'll start seeing some of these pawns being arrested. Some of these pawns getting caught with this excessive amount of fentanyl. And then guess what? The police come in, they confiscate it. And then they put it into what? Evidence. You're right. I don't believe that. Police is the gang too. They part of the big scheme too. They putting it in evidence. No, they recycling that shit and giving it to the next motherfucker. If you ask me. That's what they doing. This is what I believe that they doing. Because it don't make no sense. And in some of these stories, you'll see it's the same amount of fentanyl in the same states. Come on. Let's be real. Let's start waking up. Let's start opening our eyes. There's our kids is out here doing these party drugs. Our friends is out here doing these party drugs. Our families is out here doing these party drugs. The ones that's out there doing it. We ain't knocking them. We ain't judging them. All we saying is some of these party drugs are laced purposely to depopulate you, to take you out in a way that you like to go out. doing drugs, having fun, having the time of your life. Imagine going out to have the time of your life and it's the last of your life. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THA Couch.com. Thank you so much. I love you. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on my couch potatoes that's here. I definitely appreciate the love and support. We not done. I still got a few more things I do want to share with you guys. I'm going to throw on a song and we're going to keep it going. If you do want to support the couch, like I tell you guys, it's never mandatory. But right now, it's very much appreciated. For those that don't know, about a month ago, the couch was arrested from somebody writing a false statement. So I am fighting the case. Which, guess what? I know y'all got my back. I know y'all got my back. So if you would like to support the couch, you can Cash App or PayPal. TRJ Merch 2. Yeah. Or THA Real JANELL. Or you can send gifts. You can send stars. You can share the live. You can tell somebody about the couch. To me, that is a donation as well. That's a gift as well. Telling somebody about the couch, sharing the live, getting people that hasn't been on here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on my couch potatoes. Let's jump into this next song. This next song is unreleased, but I felt like it was perfect for today, so let's get into it.
I am infinite.
Too many things are going wrong at one time. I don't know what to do. I won't hide. Too many things are going wrong in my life. I don't know what to do, but I'll still try. Understand I'm not weak, but right now I'm not strong through hell, but I know that my story isn't done. No. It's not done. I have more chapters to run. I'm created one of none. My story was meant for someone.
Your story was meant for someone, so don't stop sharing it. I'm just saying.
Too many things that's going on in the world. I don't know where to turn, so I don't. It's hard to get your trust when they don't have right intentions. They'll never tell you upfront it's something they don't understand. Man, this shit is really fucked up. I've been going through some dumb stuff. Well, not really through some dumb stuff, but life's really crazy.
What?
I'm telling you, my baby, I'll tell you what, please do not ever give up. Your purpose is not even done, so keep on pushing till you won.
Do what?
So keep on pushing till you won. Don't ever give up.
Don't.
I know it's hard.
It is.
Trust me, I know. I go through this shit every fucking day, and sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I be wanting to give up. But I got people that stand by me, that encourage me, and they keep me lifted. So I'm here to keep you lifted too. I love you.
Period. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. It is the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Today is Fuck Fentanyl on the couch. Next month, we will be back on again with Fuck Fentanyl. We do it every month on the couch because it's very important. It's something that we need to talk about because guess what? If we don't talk about it, then nobody else will. we still gonna be seeing these stories and these people getting arrested and not putting two and two together. Some of us, we're not alarmed. Some of us ain't alarmed enough. So that's what I'm here to do, is alarm you, to let you know that this ain't normal. This shit is not normal. A new drug in Michigan County has lowered overdose rates amid fentanyl crisis. It's a new nasal spray called Oatville. It's saving lives and reversing opioid overdoses. 26% has dropped. This is a huge breakthrough. Huge. Huge. And it's something that I think that every state should look into. If they are saying that it has dropped 26% since they've been using this new nasal spray, that nasal spray needs to be national. Everyone should be petitioning to have this nasal spray. Shout out to Michigan and whoever came up with this nasal spray. That's dope. You know, and it's not an excuse to just go get high because you know that you got something that'll save your life. Where at first they didn't have anything that they said was saving anybody from fentanyl overdoses. So many people was dying. So to know that they have something that's out there right now that can help, come on with it. Come on with it. Let's get that motherfucker everywhere. You know, if you're in the Oklahoma area and you're looking for fentanyl test strips or even the Narcan, I do have Narcan that I give away. I do have fentanyl test strips that I give away. You're more than welcome to come pick some up. If you would like to donate more to the couch, I've had somebody donate the first box and the second box to the couch. If you would like to donate it, you are more than welcome to come through and donate that as well. But I like to keep that for the couch because you never know who needs it. And you can anonymously ask for it. You can have somebody else message me and then I can meet. If you don't want nobody to know who you are or what, I'll never come on here and tell anybody that you asked me for it, ever. That is personal and private. I don't come on here and anytime you guys come and share a story with me, I don't, unless you tell me to tell the couch, I don't tell nobody. That's us talking. I have people that come and that sit on the couch and they don't make it to the actual live. We just talk. We vibe. So, you know, shout out to the ones that hit me up actually about the couch. Y'all said, when we gonna get the couch back? I'm like, I'm on live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. No, they like, nah, but you be in chairs. We need them couch, that iconic ass couch. The iconic couch is back. Okay? The iconic couch is back. And it will be back forever. So I won't be taking it back out. I just had to because during my surgery, I needed it to lay on. And it turns into a bed. Okay? And I needed it. I wanted this. So, but yes, the iconic couch is back. Shout out to the ones that asked about it. But yeah, the couch is back and the couch is here for you guys. Any way that I can be, you know, any way that I can help. I know it's Friday. I'm not going to be too much in y'all hair. I'm about to get out and so y'all can go have y'all good time or whatever. Shout out to the ones that came, popped in and out. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. A 17-year-old out of Elizabethtown, Kentucky has overdosed. The county issued a statement that Percocet medications are laced with fentanyl. Now, they're not coming out the offices or the doctor's offices like this or even the pharmacies like this. Someone is actually going out of their way to make duplicate Percocet fake pills laced with fentanyl. That's fucked up. That you, as a human or as a person, as a parent, some of y'all are parents, and you're going out your way to make a fake Percocet pill for money or for your own personal gain, not giving a fuck about nothing but yourself. Again, I do believe that not every one of these fake Percocets and fake pills come from just a person just sitting up in their home making it. I do believe that it's the government. But let's go as far as this. If you are a regular person and you are just trying to make a buck, and fentanyl is your go-to, go screw yourself. Fuck you. That's disgusting. To concoct a drug that looks like another drug and add in a drug that can kill somebody, that's wild. This is why we need to, if you are one of those ones that like to party, that's fine. Nobody's judging you. But test your drugs. Test it before you put it in your system. Nothing is that serious for you not to take 1 second and just test it real quick. I ain't saying don't get high. I'm saying test that motherfucker the fuck out. Because you don't want to go to a party thinking that you about to take some ecstasy and take some Xtanol and be gone. You don't want to think that you about to take some coke, snort a line, and it's coconut. It's just really fentanyl. Now you dead, looking down at your body like, what the fuck? And you're watching your body, you're watching your life being drained from your own self. And you like, wow. And then you realize as you're watching from up above or down below, wherever you are, that you were laced with fentanyl. You would have never imagined. Now you're on the other side, watching yourself at your funeral. Be careful out here. There are some people that are planted in this world, in your neighborhood, in your hood, to depopulate you. And they don't give a fuck who you are, how old you are, who you belong to, whose friend you are, whose daughter you are, whose son you are. They don't give a fuck about that. All they care about is this, and you gone. They trying to make that money. They trying to get rid of some people. They trying to make this world the way they want it. They trying to shape this world the way they want it. Get rid of the people that they don't want. And have the people in here that they want. So they're going to put things in your neighborhood, in your hood, in your areas to depopulate. Whether it's in the food, whether it's in the drugs that you choose. So you have to really be careful because they're not going to be careful for you. They're not going to be protecting you. You have to do it for yourself. If you want to do drugs, that is fine. No one's saying anything about that. All we are saying is be safe out there because there's motherfuckers out there that's lacing they shit with fentanyl and they don't give a fuck. You test your pills that you want to take. You keep Narcan on deck if this is what you want to do, if this is the lifestyle that you choose. Protect yourself. Because they're not going to protect it. They're not going to protect you. They're not going to make sure that you're good. You have to make sure that you're good if you're going to be out here doing the drugs that you want to do. Take heed. You might be like, well, I got kids, I know, but sometimes I need to take the stress off and just go partying and take the... Imagine that you did that and you don't come back because somebody laced your shit with fentanyl. Now your kids is waiting on their mommy and their daddy, not knowing that their mommy and daddy is sitting out in the driveway. Passed the fuck out, dead from fentanyl that they was laced with, thinking that they was taking the edge off. Don't take yourself away from your kids and your family and your friends and your loved ones. Take that extra second, that extra time to test your drugs that you're about to do. Take that extra moment to actually make sure that you're good. If you're just now tuning in, it's Fuck Fentanyl on the Couch. I'm going to wrap it up. It is Friday. If you are out, please don't drink and drive. If you're out, and back in the day, I just want to say this real quick because I've done this before. I was one of these people that we partying, we in the club, somebody's like, open your mouth, and you like, ah, and they put it on your tongue. And it can be either a pill, it can be a piece of paper, which is acid, or that happens. Not so much now since fentanyl is just out rampant, crazy. But that still happens right now. Don't do it. Test the drugs. Test whatever you put in your body. I don't give a fuck if it's your best friend and they like, yo, I just got these pills from the doctor. Oh, well, test that motherfucker. Sorry. Love you, bestie. Test it. You never know who might have tried to lace them. You never know. Somebody might be their enemy and have somebody sell them some fake ass pills. And they don't know. And they giving it away to their peoples thinking that they about to have a good high with their friends. And then about both of y'all is dead. Be careful out here. Some people don't want to see you survive. And that's just real talk. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, Tga Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THA Couch.com. It's Fuck Fentanyl, and it's Fuck Fentanyl every month on the couch. If you didn't hear something that you needed to hear today, guess what? You might hear next month, or you might have heard something that you needed to hear. Before I leave, I do want to say that for the longest that we've been doing Fuck Fentanyl, you guys have been telling me that they use fentanyl a lot during surgeries. I have been checking since I've been having a lot of surgeries. Now, my previous surgeries, I didn't notice it. But just recently, I've been seeing that they've been using fentanyl during my surgeries. And I'm thinking like, y'all right. I ain't saying you wrong. But is that the only alternative that they could come up with is fentanyl? And then they had a hard time waking me up. So I'm thankful that it didn't have a long residual effect afterwards. But the fact that they wasn't able to wake me up kind of scared me at first because I was like, oh, shit. So that's what made me go looking. And I was like, well, you know what? Let me look and see if everybody was right because, like, this was a simple shoulder surgery. How come I couldn't wake up at first? How come I was having an out-of-body experience and watching myself? Because I was on fentanyl. I was on fentanyl. So, you know, if you're having surgery, if you're going through that and you're wondering, what's that feeling that I'm having? Fentanyl. It's not the same as the fentanyl that's in the streets. But it's not a big difference. If you understand what I mean. Like, I'd never done fentanyl before these surgeries. I didn't even know if I've done fentanyl. Who knew? Like, I didn't know that I've done fentanyl. Not purposely, but because the hospital put it inside of me. So you don't realize that fentanyl goes in your system sometimes during these surgeries. What if you're allergic to it? What if they don't know? What if some of the doctors are the reason why some of these people are strung out? or addicted. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. It's Friday. Have a good weekend. Sending positive vibes, love, and energy. I will see you guys on Monday. Good night. Love you guys. Good night. Love you, Facebook. Vigo. Good night. Love you. Good night, Facebook.